America, we need to have a serious talk. It's about the elephant in the room. No, not that one. This one is wearing a tattered sleeping bag and pushing a shopping cart full of its worldly possessions. It's homelessness, and it's gotten so bad we can barely pretend it's not there anymore. We step over it, drive around it, and avoid making eye contact. It's an uncomfortable truth that clashes with White House press releases and our carefully curated Instagram feeds and can-do attitude. But here's the thing. Ignoring a 660,000 person problem doesn't make it go away. It just makes it worse. And in this case, it's making us look pretty heartless as a nation. So buckle up, America. We're going on a guilt trip. Destination: the land of broken promises and misplaced priorities. Let's start in California, the land of sunshine, startups, and, well, a whole lot of homelessness. 175,000 to be exact. That's enough to fill the California Giants baseball stadium 4 times over. And it's a stark contrast to the glitz and glamour often associated with the state. California boasts the dubious honor of having the largest homeless population in the country. This isn't just a statistic, it's a daily reality for thousands of people. It's almost like they're winning some terrible competition nobody wants to win. The streets are lined with tents, and the problem seems to be growing by the day. Now, you might think with a problem this big, there'd be an equally large effort to fix it, and you'd be right, to some extent. California throws billions of dollars at the problem every year, $24 billion in just the past 5 years alone. The state allocates massive budgets, hoping to make a dent in the crisis. The only problem is, nobody seems to know where the money goes. Despite the huge financial efforts, visible improvements are hard to find. It's like flushing it down a golden toilet that leads directly to, well, nowhere apparently. The funds seem to vanish into a bureaucratic black hole. Despite all the money, the tents keep multiplying like mushrooms after a rainstorm. The situation only appears to be getting worse. It's enough to make you wonder if the state's approach to homelessness is less of a plan and more of a performance art piece titled How to Waste Money While Achieving Nothing. The inefficiency is almost surreal, like a tragic comedy unfolding in real time. California might be the poster child for homelessness, but it's far from alone. This isn't just a California problem, it's an American problem. From New York City to rural West Virginia, homelessness affects every corner of our nation. We're talking about veterans who risk their lives for our freedom, only to find themselves sleeping on the streets they fought to protect. We're talking about families torn apart, children growing up in shelters, and individuals struggling with mental illness and addiction with nowhere to turn. This is not the land of opportunity we like to brag about. This is a national embarrassment, a disgrace, a scandal, and yet we seem content to just shrug our shoulders and accept it as the new normal. Now back to that whole billions of dollars thing. Seriously, where does it all go? We're not talking about a few loose bills slipping through the cracks here. We're talking about enough money to build entire cities out of solid gold, or at least provide adequate housing for those in need. Is it getting lost in a bureaucratic black hole, siphoned off by corrupt officials, used to fund elaborate pigeon chess tournaments? The answer, like most things in government, is probably a confusing and infuriating combination of all of the above. Whatever the reason, the bottom line is this. Throwing money at the problem without accountability or a clear plan is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. It might look impressive for a minute, but it's not going to solve anything. Here's the thing about homelessness. It's not just a moral crisis. It's an economic one. It's a problem that affects every single one of us, whether we realize it or not. Think about it. Every dollar spent on emergency room visits, jail stays, and social services for people experiencing homelessness is a dollar that could be used for something else, something that could benefit the community as a whole. Education, infrastructure, tax breaks for billionaires who definitely need it. You know, the important stuff. Imagine the possibilities if we redirected those funds. But hey, who needs a functioning society when we can have people sleeping in doorways, right? It's almost as if we've become numb to the sight. It's practically patriotic at this point. We wave our flags while ignoring the veterans who fought for them, now living on the streets. The longer we ignore this problem, the more expensive it becomes. It's a ticking time bomb that we can't afford to keep ignoring. It's like ignoring a leaky faucet. You might think it's just a small issue, but it won't stay small forever. Sure, it's just a minor annoyance at first, a drip here, a drip there, but eventually, that drip, drip, drip will turn into a flood that destroys your house. The damage will be catastrophic. And then where will you live? The consequences are dire and far-reaching. Oh, right, probably on the streets, because we didn't fix the damn faucet when we had the chance. It's a cycle we need to break. Crickets from the campaign trail. You know what's really eye-opening? The homelessness crisis during election season. It's that magical time when politicians emerge from their smoke-filled back rooms to promise us the moon and stars, while ignoring their inaction in the past. They'll fix the economy, cure cancer, and probably even throw in a free pony for every household. But here's a big challenge. Try to find a candidate who's talking about homelessness. Go ahead, I'll wait. See? Crickets. It's almost as if our elected officials are completely out of touch with the reality on the ground. Or maybe they just don't care. After all, homeless people don't tend to give donations during the campaign season, right? A call to action, or at least a slightly concerned murmur. So what can we do? Well, for starters, we can stop looking away. It's easy to ignore what makes us uncomfortable, but that doesn't make the problem disappear. Acknowledge that this is a problem, and it's not going away on its own. Homelessness is a complex issue that requires our attention and action. Next time you see someone sleeping on the street, don't just avert your eyes and clutch your purse a little tighter. Instead, consider how you can help. See them. Acknowledge their humanity. Every person has a story, and every story matters. Then, and this is the important part, demand better from our elected officials. They have the power to make significant changes. Call your representatives, write strongly worded letters, organize protests, get creative, ask where all the billions of dollars are going to. Use your voice to amplify the message. Let them know that we're tired of the empty promises and the misplaced priorities. We need action, not just words. We need real solutions, not just Band-Aid fixes that do nothing to address the root causes of the problem. We need affordable housing, mental health services, addiction treatment, and job training programs. These are the building blocks of a better future. We need empathy, not indifference. Together, we can make a difference if we choose to care and act. The urgency of now. This isn't a problem we can afford to kick down the road any longer. The longer we wait, the worse it gets, and the more difficult it will be to solve. We need to act now, before this crisis becomes a catastrophe. The time for talk is over. The time for action is now. The question is, are we, as a nation, finally ready to face this challenge head-on? Or are we content to let this festering wound on our national conscience continue to bleed? The choice is ours. Let's hope we make the right one. A final thought about invisible Americans. Homelessness is a complex issue with no easy solutions. But one thing is clear, ignoring it isn't working. It's time for America to wake up and realize that our treatment of the most vulnerable among us is a reflection of who we are as a nation. And right now, that reflection is pretty damn ugly. So let's do something about it.